Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be showing the Gen 2 some love here. She definitely needs it. Let me take you in the shop and show you what I got going on. So the main event here is going to be getting the new exhaust on MBRP. Over here I got some other small things. That's better. Alright, we got cab lights. Don't worry, I did not get white cab lights. Amber, LED. I got one of these wheel skins from Geno's. I'll show you then. Mine's pretty bad. Let's pull the truck in and get started. So the main reason I got a new exhaust is when you get on it real good, black smoke just comes from everywhere, not just out of the tailpipe. And it's just looking old and beat up. So instead of going through and trying to patch everything, we just got a new one. I also got a muffler with the new exhaust. I don't know why. I guess I'm getting older. But we'll get you set up here, get her backed in, and I'll give you a couple revs. Alright, I turned it around because the exhaust is on this side, and so are my tools. But this should be a fairly straightforward job as long as the hangers and the bolts don't give us too much of an issue. 2 downpipe bolts up here behind the turbo, and then just all your hangers and stuff. Let's go check out this kit and see what we got to do. So here's the MBRP 4-inch kit with the muffler. Go ahead, let me have it in the comments. Got some hangers, clamps and such. Got some instructions right here. Might not read those. Yeah, we will. Yeah, sticker. Alright, got a polished tip. I believe that's a 4 to 5. I did notice there's some rolled edges, like right there. And right there. We'll curse those out later. Let's just get under it and get right to it. Alright, so I'm going to come under here with some PB. I'm going to spray all the old clamps down, get them soaking. While that's happening, I'm going to glance over these instructions real quick, see what we got to do. Alright, while I was under there, I just made 2 very important discoveries. I'll show you. We're up underneath here. That's the turbo up there in the downpipe. So you see a cylinder right here with this line? That's actually an exhaust brake, which I had no idea was even on there. And I also figured out why my exhaust is leaking, because coming off of that exhaust brake, that pipe is not attached whatsoever. So, I mean, we got the new exhaust, so we might as well put it on, but yeah, let's just get it out and see what we got to do here. All right, guys, I took out my air box here so I can give you a better idea what we're looking at here. So, turbo. And then that's normally where your downpipe will bolt, right here. But there's that exhaust brake clamped on there. I wonder how I can get this thing to start working. I don't know too much about them. Pretty cool though. One loose there, one loose here. And since we made that discovery with the downpipe not being attached at all, I mean, this exhaust should be pretty much loose. Most likely, we're gonna have to pull out the Sawzall and cut some of these apart. So I got all the clamps off, and I tried wiggling the exhaust apart, and it's not budging. So we got the Sawzall. We're gonna cut it apart and get the old exhaust out. Yeah, that downpipe fell right out. Now I'll just make one more cut at the back, and I should be able to get the rest out. So I got that old exhaust off. Now we're looking up here at that exhaust brake, and as you can see, I can actually move the whole thing. So I think one of them V-band clamps up top coming off the turbo just needs to be tightened. But as you can see right there, there's an exhaust clamp for the downpipe, which I'm going to have a heck of a time tightening once I get the new pipe up there. I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But here's the old exhaust. We'll have to transfer all these over, but as you can see, there's some holes rusted through, so I don't know. I guess it's good we're replacing it. But here's the downpipe that came off. There's no flange like how the new one has, because it has the aftermarket exhaust brake. And what I'm hoping is that this downpipe isn't specific to that exhaust brake, and I hope I can just cut the new one to make it work. Which, I don't know, it almost looks like that's what they did. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna cut this right about here. Alright, so I did a clean cut pretty much right on the weld that they had. So now, I'm gonna go up there and loosen that clamp I was showing you, and then we'll try and get this downpipe up in there. Here's a band clamp that came off of that exhaust brake. It was at the bottom there, and it's missing a bolt, obviously. So I'm gonna get another bolt to put in there, and I think it should hold it a lot tighter. Alright, got the new downpipe in there. With the clamp with both bolts in it now. Now we're ready to put on these straight pipes. And with the MBRP kit, they send you enough pipe no matter what bed or cab you have. So we have to cut down this long pipe to 26 inches because I have the extended cab short bed. So we got to take a little bit off of this longer one. Alright, we got that cut down. Pretty simple from here, so I'm going to head under, see if I can get it all together. Exhaust on there, and I'm going to go through and tighten it all. Got everything tightened up. Came up here. I was able to tighten up that band clamp quite a bit. Airbox is back in. let's go ahead, put the cherry on top here. And we'll figure out where we want it. That looks pretty good. Flush with the bumper. Get her tightened up here. And that'll be it for the exhaust. We'll fire it up. Alright, the exhaust is done. We got that mess out of the way. I look like a damn raccoon. We can go ahead, put these cab lights on. Should be pretty straightforward. Plug and play. Let's do it. Got one done. That was incredibly easy. It is literally plug and play. 2 screws. Take out the old bulb. And then the new light has a plug on it that matches the one of the bulb. You just plug it right in, man. Screw it in, send it home. That is that. So that's real easy, guys. I'm just going to do that 3 more times. So those are all done. That looks much better, brighter. All right, guys, that is all I have for you in this video. Stay tuned for the next one. I'm going to try and get you a Jeep update. But that's it for today. Take it easy. See you in the next one.